Forensic psychology is a field that applies psychological principles to legal matters. Here are 10 key concepts that help explain forensic psychology. 1. Competency to stand trial. This concept assesses whether a defendant has the mental ability to understand the charges and participate in their defense. It's a legal requirement that ensures a fair trial. 2. Criminal profiling. Forensic psychologists assist in creating profiles of unknown offenders by analyzing crime scenes and behaviors. This method aims to narrow down suspect pools based on psychological characteristics and behaviors. 3. Insanity defense. This legal defense is used when a defendant claims they were not responsible for their actions due to a mental illness. Psychologists evaluate the defendant's state of mind at the time of the crime. 4. Risk assessment. This process involves evaluating the likelihood of an individual committing a crime again or posing a danger to others. Forensic psychologists assess past behaviors, mental health, and other factors to determine risk. 5. Eyewitness testimony. Eyewitnesses play a crucial role in many cases, but their memory and recall can be unreliable. Forensic psychologists study how factors like stress, time, and leading questions can influence memory accuracy. 6. False confessions. Some individuals confess to crimes they didn't commit due to coercion, mental impairment, or misunderstanding. Forensic psychologists work to understand the psychological processes behind false confessions. 7. Juvenile offenders. Forensic psychologists analyze the psychological and social factors that contribute to juvenile delinquency. They work with courts to develop rehabilitation plans rather than strictly punitive measures. 8. Sentencing and mitigation. Psychologists offer insights into mitigating factors that could lessen the severity of a sentence. These include mental illness, trauma, or developmental issues that impacted the defendant's behavior. 9. Victimology. This branch focuses on the psychological effects of crime on victims. Forensic psychologists help in understanding how victims cope, recover, and sometimes provide testimony in court. 10. Cognitive biases in the legal system. Legal decisions can be influenced by cognitive biases like racial prejudice, confirmation bias, or overconfidence in eyewitnesses. Forensic psychologists study these biases to promote fairer outcomes. These concepts reflect the broad application of psychological principles to legal contexts, helping the justice system to function more effectively and fairly. If you learn something new about how psychology affects our daily lives, then consider subscribing to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss the next episode. Until next time, stay sharp.